Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Julie the Whippy Chick, and I'm so glad you came back. It's good to see you again. So it's been kind of a busy work week, so I haven't had as much time to get as many projects done as I wanted to. Boo. But I did get a few things done. So the first thing is this hat. Now, I did not make this hat. This is my mother's hat. It's her favorite hat, and it's winter here in upstate New York, so you need your favorite winter hat. It's so cold outside. So it's been through a lot. She has put it through the washer and dryer a few times at least, and I checked the label, and you're not supposed to do that, Mom. It's a hand wash only item. But she did, and so the puff balls all melted and it's starting to fray and come loose. So she brought it to me and said, "Can you please recreate my favorite hat?" I don't know if I can recreate your favorite hat. I'll try, is what I said. So I did what we always do. I went to Pinterest, right? See if I could find a pattern that maybe would be a little bit similar. So I did find a pattern using the double puff stitch. And also my mom said she'd like it in navy blue. So I found a puff stitch hat pattern and I made it in navy blue, and it's similar. It's not exactly the same because I'm not a machine. I can't make a machine knit hat. But it is similar. I actually like it better, I think. And I did put a pom-pom on top. I'm new to making pom-poms, so my pom-pom might be a little bit floppy, but I kind of like it. It gives it character. So I'll move this a little bit closer so you can see the stitches a little better. They kind of look like a little bit of a heart shape where those two puffs come together on the double puff stitch. So I did find this pattern on Pinterest, and I will leave a link to it if I can find it, if I can remember what the pattern was. I will leave that in the comment section below. I did change it up a little bit just so it would fit better. I just needed to change a few things for fit, but otherwise it's pretty much the same as that pattern that I used. All right, so that's number one project. Number two project. Kind of excited about this one. I've never done this before, and I've always wanted to make my own pattern. So I was inspired by the Anna's Star blanket that I had made. I think I shared it on the video last week. And it uses filet crochet in different square shaped motifs, or they're really more like rectangles, and then you stitch them all together to make your blanket, kind of like what you would do with a granny square blanket or any other motif blanket. You stitch them all together, but this one used filet crochet, and I also lined it on the back with flannel, with a pretty animal baby blanket style pattern. The flannel really matched the colors of the yarn well, so it worked out really nice. So I wanted to try to do that on my own, to make my own pattern. So I was inspired by Valentine's Day, and I made a heart shape. So the next exciting thing I had to do was actually try to put it with hook and yarn. So I was so happy. I'm excited to say it worked. Look, it worked. I'm so excited. So I was able to make the heart shape. And then I went one step further and I made it into a Google Doc, and I'm actually gonna share a link so you can try to make this pattern as well. It's really beginner friendly. If you can do a chain stitch and a double crochet, that's all you need. And you have to be able to count. I'm assuming you can all do that. So that's exciting. So my first pattern. So I'm going to keep working on that. I've got two of them done, and I'm going to, I think, try making 12, make 12 of them, and then line them just the same way I did with the Anna's Star blanket. So the fabric that I'm going to line them with is this fun llama llama fabric, and I'll show you up close. It's pretty. I think it's cute. Llamas seem to be pretty in vogue right now. You see llamas everywhere you go. So it's got a little bit of the yellow in it. I'm going to try to pick up some more colors that kind of match the material, because I really like it when the material on the lining matches the yarn color so nicely. I do have a couple colors that maybe will work. I have this Studio Classic by Nicole, and the colorway is soft purple. I'm so sad about our AC Moore. I don't know if it's worldwide, but our AC Moore is leaving. And I'm so sad because I love the Nicole Studio by Nicole yarn. It's like my favorite, and it was always inexpensive and always would go on sale, and it's so soft. So I'm kind of hoarding all of my skeins of Studio Classics by Nicole. But it might look nice with that material. The little llamas are kind of a grayish purple, so maybe, I don't know. We'll see. I'll take the material to the store and find some other colors. It's a good excuse, right? Always need an excuse to buy yarn. I did use, for the other yellow motifs, I did use this Red Heart with Love yarn, and I really liked that as well. It's really a lot like the Studio Classics by Nicole. Very, very soft and easy to work with. So unfortunately, this is all I've got left of the yellow, because I used some of it on my last blanket, the Anna Star blanket. So Red Heart with Love, gonna give that a try. Maybe they'll have some colors that will match with the llama pattern. So what else? Oh, this is exciting. I heard a rumor on YouTube that the Dollar Tree is selling yarn. The Dollar Tree, not Family Dollar, not Dollar General, where, you know, dollars in the title, but not everything's a dollar. Dollar Tree, where everything is a dollar. So I went to the Dollar Tree for the first time in years. Haven't been there in a long, long time. The rumors are true. Just Yarn, Just Yarn by Premier, which actually I've used Premier yarns before for sock yarn. I've never used the worsted weight, but I have used Premier sock yarn, and I love their sock yarn. So yeah, look at these little skeins that I was able to get. Now they're not huge skeins, but they're only $1. 131 yards, 60 grams. So I'm thinking maybe I'll do another hat, maybe for myself. And because I got multicolors, maybe do a striped pattern and multicolored pom-pom on the top. I don't know. It's an idea. So let me show you what I've got here. I've got this one, which I love. The name is called Haze. I was singing in my head Purple Haze by Jimi Hendrix for the rest of the day after reading that. I love to look at the color names. Also gray. This one's just called Smoke. Yeah, Smoke. This one is Cream. And the last one is such a soft pink. I'm not sure if it'll even pick up on the camera, but it's called Blush. It's a very, very soft pink. Maybe I'll bring that one up a little closer. Maybe that'll help see the colorway a little bit better. Just Yarn worsted weight. So we'll give that a try and see. Maybe it's good yarn. Who knows? It might be the kind of yarn that splits constantly and makes you crazy. I have no idea. But we're going to give that a try. And so maybe next week I'll have a little project to share that I made with this. I bought 2 of each. So I don't know if I'd have quite enough for a hat and a scarf. Maybe a hat and mittens. I don't know. It's only 131 yards. So again, we'll have to see. I think that's it for my exciting. Oh, I'm lying to you. I bought 4 of the gray. About 4 of the gray and 2 of the other colors. Ooh, So we'll see. Maybe everything will be a little gray heavy. We'll see. So that's what I have to show you today. Like I said, I don't have a ton of stuff to show you. Oh, I keep doing that. Oh, one more thing. My socks, I did finish my socks. The last time I spoke to you, I was still working on my my socks that were on the needles. I had one sock about halfway done. The other sock was completely done. So I was able to finish that. I did a lot of it in my car on my lunch break. But they did get done, and I actually wore them all day yesterday. So they're in the laundry hamper. I'm not going to pull them out of the laundry hamper and hold them up. That'd be kind of gross. But I did take pictures of them when I first tried them on. So I'll stick those in the video so you can see how the socks turned out. They're super comfortable, as socks that are made just for you always are. When they're custom made just for your foot, they just feel so good, and they're tight in the arch and loose in the heel and perfect. So I think that is it for my accomplishments for this week. I also managed to make it through the week and eat and sleep and go to work and do all of those other things that are not as much fun, but they have to get done. So I guess that's it. I hope you had a great week, and I hope that you're going to have another great week. I am going to make another video later on today, and it's going to be an introduction to knitting. I've said I was going to do it, and I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I've got a few tutorials for crochet on there, so now I think it's time to give the other side a chance. Let's throw some knitting tutorials up there as well. It's interesting. Some people are really into one or really into the other. I actually saw a YouTube video where two women who love crochet were talking, just kind of shooting the breeze, and the one woman said the word knitting, and the other woman gave her a look and said, "You said the K word," like it was a bad word. I don't understand that, but apparently she really likes crochet a lot and does not like knitting. So we'll have to have a little discussion, maybe a knitting versus crocheting one day. Who knows? So anyway, if you're interested in knitting, keep your eye out for that upcoming video for knitting. We'll start with casting on and the basic knit stitch and maybe purling, maybe basic stockinette stitch, seed stitch, all those different kind of stitch patterns that you can do just with knits and purls. So I think that's it. I really think that's it. I don't think I've got anything else to say today. So with that, I hope you have a great week, and I hope you have a great day today, and keep practicing all your stitches, and I'll see you next time. Have a great one. Bye-bye.